Hi, I'm Ali and welcome to Ali Lives Well on Less. I'm a 58-year-old early retired teacher currently living on my small teacher's pension of around £9,000 a year, and I still have 9 years left until I get my state pension at 67. So welcome if this is your first visit here, and if you've been around a while you'll know that on Mondays we talk about money or some aspect of spending money, finances, how much things cost, and we call that Money Monday. So today, even though we're just into November, I'm going to talk about my October spending. And if you've watched a couple of my previous videos, you'll know that it has been a spendy month, thanks to Miss Luna here, who's currently asleep beside me, being not well. And we had an unexpected vet visit with some meds that she had to take when she was quite poorly. So yes, I'm going to go through my October spending, and yeah, you'll see how I did last month. But before I do that, I will just quickly mention that I did go along and visit the community project charity that I donated September's ad revenue to, and I met the lovely Linda at Babes in the Wood here in Stirling. I know some of you thought that I might video my visit, and I was undecided until I got there, and then when I was there, um, they were busy, and they were very kind in giving me some time and showing me around. So perhaps another time I will go and maybe ask if they could do a little sort of interview, and they can talk about what they're doing, because I would really like to support this project long term. They do an amazing job putting together clothing packs and toys and equipment for families and children who are in need through various circumstances. So Linda showed me the process of how they sort all the amazing donations that they get, and how the system works. So I think that is worthy of a much longer and more in-depth video than a quick 10-minute chat. So perhaps in the new year I will arrange to give them a proper visit, and perhaps have a chat over a cup of tea with Linda about what they do. They're really busy just now in the run up to Christmas, so the donation that I made was truly gratefully received, and I said I would be definitely sending some more money their way again in the future. So thank you to everyone who watches the ads that has made that possible. So thank you. So I am aware that my voice is a little croaky today. I don't feel ill or anything, but I just feel quite croaky. So probably just talking too much over the last few days. So okay. October spending. So if you're fairly new here, what I do is at the start of each month, my pension payment goes in at the end of the month, and then at the start of the new month, I have all my direct debits that come off. So once I get my £772, I take off all the direct debits that are set up in the bank, and I am left with £405 as my disposable income for the month. And that covers everything that I need, from food, clothes, dog food, entertainment, and pretty much anything else that I might need to spend money on. So this month, as I said, it was a spendy month. Thank you to Luna's unexpected vet visit. So I will quickly run through what I spent, and I will put a photograph of this on the community page and on the blog if anyone is interested in the nitty gritty. So starting off with £405. So I average out the probiotics that Luna takes every month, and it works out at £12 a month. So probiotics for Luna, £12. I went to B&Q, which is our big DIY place here, and I needed to buy light bulbs and a couple of new light fittings so that I could take the spare bit off and put onto my current light fittings so that I could fit a lampshade, because when I moved into this house, the previous owner stripped everything, taking away the little rings that hold on your light shades as well. So I had to buy them. So that was £24.45. I did meet friends a couple of times this month for coffee and lunch. So that totaled £18. And I spent £7.47 on dog treats for Luna, and that lasts her for the month. I get the 4 for 3 deal of little chicken strips I cut up into tiny little pieces for her. I said at the start of the month I did buy a daycare pass for Luna, and that cost £160. Yeah, that's a big expense if I need to put her into daycare. I know that has a mixed reaction from some people who say, why have a dog and put her in daycare? Well, she doesn't go every day, she doesn't go every week. She goes into daycare for a whole day where she has great fun with her little doggy friends. And that means I can go out and about and go to appointments, help out family members, go places that aren't dog friendly. And it also means she's not left on her own at home getting up to mischief and barking all day and annoying my neighbours. So I still have a couple of days left on that pass, so that's getting carried over into November. So as I said, she doesn't go to daycare every day, every week. She goes occasionally. And living on my own and not having someone that can easily pop in to walk her or let her out is a good backup plan for me. That might not work for everyone, but for me, that works. I'm fairly new to this area. I don't have the relationships yet with my neighbours that I could call in a favour. Other family members that live in Stirling, they work, so daycare, win-win all round. She has a blast. I mean, she absolutely loves going, and I know she's safe and looked after for a whole day. So that's £160 if I want to buy a pass in advance. That works out cheaper. And then, as I said, the unexpected vet visit was £161.19. And that was for her upper respiratory infection. And it took the full course of antibiotics before she was feeling better. And it has taken a couple of weeks for her to get back up to her normal naughtiness. She's been well walked this morning, so that's why she's sleeping beside me. No doubt she will make an appearance at some point. Excuse me for my throat. I hope I'm not coming down with something. So, just a nice cup of tea. Okay, so that all adds up to £383.11. Okay, so you can see we're getting quite close to the 405 already. Okay, supermarket shopping this month was pretty low, but remember I had stocked up extra last month, and I'll come to that in a minute. So Lidl spending this month, £30.79. Waitrose, £11.30. That's the only place I can get my organic bread flour, and I bought dried fruit, which I spoke about in a previous video. Tesco, 27.77, and my wee co-op round the corner, £5.05. So that subtotal was £74.91 on supermarket spending. Okay, so adding those two totals together, yikes, £458.02. Oh dear, that is more than 405. So my overspend for the month of my disposable income without dipping into savings was £53.02. But last month I underspent by £70 and I used 20 to stock up my store cupboard and freezer, and I put £50 into savings. So I'm taking that £50 back out, which means I overspent this month by what was it, £3.02. So that's not bad. I can live with that. I also have put a few recipes on the blog of some of the meals that I have been eating out of the store cupboard and the fridge and the freezer. And yeah, there's been some interesting meals. I've been eating a lot of the soup out of my freezer as well. So both my little freezers have run down quite a bit. So next week, this week, because this is you're seeing this on Monday. So this week, I will be doing some really big supermarket shopping to build up my stores, and then I'm going to do December's shopping at the end of November so that I don't have to go to the supermarket in December and I can avoid all the Christmas nonsense. That's the plan. So I have been making lists. So there are 3 supermarkets that I go to. So I use Waitrose for my flour, Lidl for a lot of basics, and Tesco for some of the things that I can't get in Lidl. So on Foodie Friday this week, you are going to see my supermarket haul. Yeah, and it's going to be a big one, so it's going to be quite spendy. I'm going to try and stay in budget, but I am not going to worry if I go over my budget, because I'll be able to claw that back from next month. So my food supermarket, budget is £120 a month. It's just for me, for one person, and I have a separate food budget for Luna. I should also say that because I had to buy a bag of dog food at the end of September, I haven't bought a bag of dog food in October, but I did have to buy a new bag on the 1st of November. So yeah, I've got a dog food purchase coming out this month as well. So yeah, in a way, I'm quite pleased with this month's spending, because as I say, I did have that unexpected vet bill, but I did have to double down and not spend any money on anything else. So it is doable. Yeah, I had to take back some of the money that I had put into savings, but that's what it's for. That's why a lot of frugal people have no spend months, so that you can put some money away and then not worry when unexpected things like vet bills pop up. So from the 11th of November, Luna's new pet plan kicks in, and then it will be back to, I think I get 3 free vet visits a year under that plan. So if I can keep her healthy, for the next wee while. Touch wood. I think that's right. Touch wood. Yeah, well, we'll be okay. We'll be okay. Um, yeah, we'll look at money again in January. Because by January I will have been in this house for over 6 months, and I'll get a better idea of spending and how much energy I'm using and stuff like that. So for just now, I am pretty happy with my sticking to budget and spending what I've got and not dipping into my savings. I don't have a lot of savings. I've said this before. There's around £1,000 which was left over from when I sold my house and downsized and bought the two properties. So pretty happy that I am sticking to my budget, and yeah, I'm quite pleased with the way I managed last month. Although it is a run up to Christmas, I've got a few household things that need replaced. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we go on this month in November. So that's today's Money Monday. Thank you for sticking to the end of the video. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, liking, watching the adverts. It is hugely appreciated. It really is amazing. And I cannot say thank you enough. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We're doing a little bit of good in the run up to Christmas. So yeah. I'm a very lucky person. Have a lovely week, and I will catch up with you on Foodie Friday, and you will see I say shopping haul. I'm not particularly keen on that word, but you will see what I buy from the supermarket. So I will see you on Friday. So from me and a very quiet, sleepy Luna, I'll see you next time. Bye.